When you're in Wix, you have a lot of options to be able to edit your site. You go to the left side over here, you can see these different pop-out menus when I scroll over, hover my mouse over each one of these buttons. If I click on one, it gives me the other options. We were in here in the other video where I was able to click on the dots next to these words and see what my other options are. For example, I can rename this, I can duplicate, hide, I can make a subpage. Notice underneath portfolio, there's 3 subpages right now. You can add more subpages or you can make this portfolio into a subpage so you can move it around by clicking on these, or you can also click and drag and move things around like this as well. So notice I moved the collage project to not be a subpage. I moved it above portfolio, which now makes it just another page. So notice how the menu up here changed when I moved collage project out. If I move it back down to be a subpage under portfolio, notice how it moved out of my menu because it's now a subpage under portfolio. Now, some other options here. If I click here, you can change your page background. Another reminder, you cannot use any images that you did not create yourself. So you will not be using this unless you upload your own image by clicking on image and choose one that you already have yourself. Again, all original work. This is a portfolio website, so it must be all original work. Now, if you click on this plus sign, there's a lot of options in here. This is where you can change your settings for a lot of your different things, and you can add things. So for example, if I want to add text, I could click on the plus sign, add text, and I can choose what type of heading I want to add. I choose add heading 1. Notice it puts the heading 1 there, and I can move this anywhere I want. Okay, and I can change what's in there. Okay. And again, I can click on it and drag it anywhere I want. I can choose to edit the text. You can play around with animations. Something else I want to point out is when you click on one of these and you have one of these selected in the left side here, notice a video over here pops up, and that video is a little tutorial on how to use Wix and what to do with that actual feature, which can become handy. I can choose other ones here. Again, we're not going to use vector art. And you're trying to keep a nice, clean, simple look, so you won't be adding a lot of these, but you might add your social media accounts. Remember, when it comes to social media, only put in your social media accounts if they are web ready. Think about your digital tattoo. Do you have proper usernames or inappropriate usernames? You probably want to stay away from those because these are portfolio sites that represent you and could be used to get you into colleges and or a job, and you want to choose to only put your social media out there if it's something you want your employers to see or colleges to see as well. Also consider deleting those accounts if you have things on there they shouldn't see, because they can still find you with a simple search. But definitely do not put it on your website for this project if it's not something that we should be seeing. You can add other things, menus, contact. There's so many different things here for you to play with, and it doesn't hurt for you to just select something, try it, and if you don't like it, you can just hit delete. Now, let's talk a little bit more about editing. If you, this was part of the template, it was down lower. If you don't like it there, you can move it. Notice, click, hold, and drag to move. Same thing, click, hold, and drag to move. It's all very basic. And also notice there is another menu here with some more options of what to work with, your copy, your trash can, things like that. But most of the time it's going to be quicker for you just to use your keyboard shortcuts. And those are some basic features with editing. Wix is drag and drop and simple, select and delete, drag and move around. So if you're having trouble, usually it's just trying to find out where the features are that you're trying to do. Don't forget to look up here with your site settings, tools, and all that to see if any of those will help you. But otherwise, that's all you need to be able to do for Wix, is to be able to click, see what your options are, click, move around, or use these icons on the left to add features to your web pages.